Hello everyone, I'm Teacher George. Today we're going to be talking about, does right brain image learning work? If you are one of the students here in Taiwan, then you might see on TV a lot of advertisement of this right brain image learning technique to help you memorize the vocabulary. And today we're just going to be talking about this kind of method. First of all, this is totally biased. This is totally my opinion. So if you don't agree with me, it's okay. If you think it's really working very well, then it's also your opinion. So before we really start talking about whether it works or not, let's just introduce how it is teaching you to memorize the vocabulary. First of all, it tells you that you are under no stress, and by looking at the picture or the video, you can actually memorize the vocabulary really fast. So how does it work? I really don't know how to explain it. Why not just show you the clip? Here we go.
哈哈，跷跷板超好玩哎！嘿，手黑黑耶！玩完跷跷板就一起去洗手喽。玩跷跷板要洗手，玩跷跷板要洗手。Seesaw, S-E-E-S-A-W, Seesaw, 跷跷板。
Okay, do you think it works? I don't think so. In case you don't understand what the story is about, it's basically saying that after playing on the seesaw in the park, you have to wash your hands. And in Chinese, the phrase wash hands sounds very much like seesaw. That is how it teaches you to memorize the word. So now I'm going to tell you 4 reasons why it's probably not going to work that well. Number 1. It's not time efficient. In order to memorize one word, you have to memorize the whole story. It is probably okay if you only want to memorize 10 words, but what if it is like 100 words or 1,000 words? Then you're gonna have to memorize 1,000 stories, not to mention the details in the stories. It doesn't sound right when you are spending that much time memorizing that many stories just for a few words. And number 2. What if there's a little part of the story that I mess up? Let's just take that video for example. In order to memorize the word seesaw, you have to memorize the whole story in detail. That means, what if I thought it's a swing? What if I thought it's jungle gym? What if I thought it's sandbox? There are so many things in the park. How can you remember it's a seesaw? What if I want to wash my face? What if I want to wash my feet? See? If there's a little part that I made a mistake on, I'm gonna mess up the whole word. I just don't think that is a very good idea. And number 3. Even if you remember how to say the word, you don't remember how to use the word. So in real life, when you are learning the word seesaw, you would either see people point at one, or you might hear people say that word in a sentence. For example, you can say, I was on a seesaw yesterday. At least you know the word seesaw is countable. At least you know that you have to say, on a seesaw. And that is what is very precious when you are learning a new word in real life situation. You don't just learn the word, you also learn how to use them. And number 4. It's gonna compromise your pronunciation. Since you're trying to learn an English word from a story that is told in Chinese, and you are remembering the word through Chinese, how are you gonna remember how to pronounce it correctly? Next time when you are using this word, you probably would just pronounce it in a really weird way. So it's gonna compromise your pronunciation. How are you going to pronounce the word properly so that people can understand you? These are the 4 reasons why I don't think this is the best way. Well, maybe you still think it works, but I don't. There are many different techniques for you to memorize your vocabulary. However, you should learn English in real life while you're having fun. It still has to be something that is efficient and correct. So I'll see you next time. Bye!